So hi everybody and welcome to 5 Minutes Yoga from the Inside. It's nice to have you back here again practicing with me as we're going to have a closer look today on the standing and balancing pose Utthita Hasta Padangusthasana. What you need for today's practice is good intentions as always and your mat, and then I would say let's step on our mat and let's practice. So I start from tadasana and make sure that you root your feet. So the more strength you have in your feet and ankles, the better you can balance because you are just on one leg in this asana. And then shift slightly the weight to your left leg and feel that you close the front. So you've got more weight now on your left leg and foot, and then bend the right leg, bring the knee up without changing the pelvis. So maybe you want to bring the knee a bit out, middle finger and the index finger that grab the big toe of the right foot, and place the left hand on the left hip bone just to make sure that you really stay with your pelvis facing the front, and then you bring the leg forward. A lot of times when you do that, you bring your hip back. Don't allow that to happen. So rather bend a bit more the standing leg or even the lifted up leg, just to make sure that the pelvis is very quiet, still the same, facing the front without turning left or right. So avoid flexing the spine and bringing the pelvis back, rather than, in this case, you would bend the leg that you lifted up a bit to have a quiet spine without changing the pelvis. So make sure that the hip is neutral and the spine in its curves, in its neutral curves. And then you rotate the lifted leg and you bring it out without rotating the pelvis. So the pelvis stays always facing the front. Again, make sure that your pelvis is centered and you don't shift the weight to the other side to bring the leg up. So you center the pelvis, lift up the leg, and then you hold with your index finger and your middle finger, the big toe, and you elongate the leg. If you have the feeling that you have to bring the pelvis back and bow to the front, so flex the spine, then you bend the leg. It's better to bend the leg to keep the trunk straight and a neutral spine. So then you stay here. Other hand on the hip, just to make sure that you're really facing the front, the hip facing the front. And then you turn and you bring the leg to the side. But you see, my pelvis is stable, so you don't do this. The pelvis, hip bone still facing the front. And then I come back and I let go. Like always, I hope that you liked this practice of the extended hand to toe pose. If so, please like my video, share it, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I will be back next week with more on behalf of my way of practicing. So I hope you will be back too. Until then, Take care, stay safe, and bye for now.